Hi, I'm David from the northwest of England, and it's late June, and I've just received my device. Compliments of Royal Mail. It was waiting for me. There's been a bit of a heat wave, so it's not really been a good day to do any unboxing. Obviously I've got a pair of scissors. I don't normally use scissors. I find them quite dangerous. But I'll cut the box open. I'm hoping I've set everything up so I can see what I'm doing. So you get a cardboard box which is nice and secure. Don't worry about the stage falling apart, it's just a couple of photographs. You get a nice safe packaging. You'll push it out the way. You get a business card or a welcome to the journey card with some information about the people and a barcode that you can link to the app, and obviously you can lift the box out, remove the cardboard one over there. But yeah, you get a nice box, probably upside down, I can't tell here. No, that's the right way around. You get a box there. Could end up doing about a 10-minute video here. But yeah, there is barcodes and stuff on it. And that obviously you can push that along. And there seems to be things in both these bits here. I'm never one for manuals and instructions, but I shall open them as I go. So you get that cardboardy one, so we keep that. Oh yeah, these are the gel pads in this, so they come in a separate part of the box. I have actually thrown out the previous ones from the trials. I inquired about that, so if you've got any previous gel pads, I would get rid of them if you were involved in the trials or any of the previous devices. Apparently these are far easier to use. I've got no nails unfortunately, and I'm ticking away as I'm doing this. You just can't see the ticks. So I'm assuming they're in little packets like that. So yeah, there's loads of those. They probably look like the same as the other ones. They had little graph thingies, but it would take ages to peel them off. We've got that obviously, and then we've got the main thing here. I don't know whether we'll need the scissors here. Pull tab to open, it says. There's obviously a tab here. Oh, broken the thing there. There we go. You get more barcodes and information. Started in 2 steps or something. How to get started in 2 steps, it says. And I think those barcodes, one's for that Apple store or whatever it's called, and the other one's for the Google Play Store, which is Sony or Samsung or any of the other decent phones. But there's the manual. Like I said, I'm not always big on manuals. I might try and read it. It's very difficult having concentration and keeping things like this still sometimes. But then obviously we get another piece of card. We'll keep that piece of card because that actually goes with it. And then there's the device, and it's half the size of the one I trialled when they sent it out to me, so that's handy. I mean, I never wore it outside of the flat. I didn't massively feel safe. It was heavy as well, but this will be far more superior. It's about, I don't know what size the 50 pence is now, but it's not much bigger than a 50 pence. We've got a proper charger now, a standard USB-C, so I assume, don't quote me on this, you'll probably be able to charge it via any USB-C wire if you've managed to lose it, or at least in the short term. I'd stick with the charger though, unless you're told to do anything else. From my point of view, I have limited space in bags, so carrying a UK plug like that might not be something I choose to do. But obviously there's the plug. It's another piece of the device there. And then there's the piece of kit as well then. Where you get some of that fresh salt. Not for your bath obviously, but you can, I'm never sure what you do with that, actually freshen up or something. I wouldn't use it, I'd just put that on the side. There's a few more manuals in the box. It's quite a heavy box actually. And then you've got the device on it. I'm still ticking away, but I'll try and split the cardboard so I can get it off. That's quite good cardboard. I'll give it, oh there we go, there it is. And then the device falls out, which is up and which is down. That's up, I think. So it's not massively different to the one I trialled. Obviously it's got a proper charging plug this time, and it's half the size, but there's a big white button there, and then it's just like a watch strap. See if we can, there we go. So there's the gel thingies. So as long as they are the same kind of gel thingies, if you've got a good nail, you can get the stuff loose if it happens to be as tough. I started using not nail clippers, but like a a little device, like the kind that you get splinters out with. That used to help to get the plastic bits off. But you just stick them on those two things there, and I'm pretty certain you've got to put the watch on your right arm on the correct receptors. I've got funny fetishes about showing my wrist, but obviously I need to, might just shave a couple of me longer hairs off, purely partly to do with the heat as well, because I have washed my arm and my hand a little bit, but I'm sweating it again. So, but obviously I won't put it on proper at the minute, but that's obviously the wrong side, but the other side of the arm's sweating. I'll try and sort of demonstrate. So it would probably be somewhere around there, and you have got to be quite precise. I found sometimes I wasn't getting the juice through in the right place. Hopefully it's a lot better now, we're on a different model. But yeah, that's the full set of things. So the watch, not the scissors, the charger, manuals and all the boxes, and then obviously the gel pads, and I'm not going to open them, that's one thing I'm not going to do on here. So but it's all arrived fine. So yeah, I'm going to cool down a little bit first, but I'll report back on how things go. I might just let you see my face if it's not too sweaty. Apologies for anybody misunderstanding. We've gone through a heat wave in the northwest, so we got in England as well, so we're just not, we look a bit ragged after it. So, but the main point was getting the device showcased off. Just the job of getting this video to the nice guys and people at the Neupulse. Well, thank you for listening. Looking forward to playing with this now.